Hi, it's Rachel with Stirring the Deep. In John 3:16, it says, "For God so loved the world." The world meaning the people in the world. The world meaning his children. I want to ask you a question. How do you define your value or your worth? One of the biggest lies in this world, from our culture, our society, media, just about everything that you hear, see, the way we live our lives, the things we strive for, it basically says you have to earn your value. And when you earn your value, then you're accepted by the world. And ultimately, whether we realize it or not, we feel like, okay, now we can be loved because now we have a value and we're worthy of love and receiving love. But it's all a lie. And if you've ever had all the things of the world or close to it, you realize what a lie that is, that it's empty, because you can have all the things of the world and you can still not feel the true, pure love that your heart is seeking for, and you realize how superficial it all is. So, because lies are empty promises, but yet many people put their hope in them because they don't know it's a lie until they get there and that hope isn't fulfilled. So the lie throughout the world is that we have to earn our value. Thus, we have to earn people's love. And with God, we can't earn his love. There is nothing we can do to change his love. His love is what it is. It's huge, it's massive, it's consuming, it's all there. It doesn't matter how good or bad or what we're doing, God's love is there. It's just like when you look at your children. You love your children just because they are your children. If they are doing and being obedient, then that makes you happy and you delight in that because you know that's good for them, right? And that creates that unity between the two of you as well. Now, if they're going astray and they're rebelling and they're going on the way and they're doing things that are damaging and hurtful to themselves and they're walking down paths that are just so destructive and they're really torturing their own soul, that breaks your heart. I mean, I see that in so many parents. Their hearts are breaking for their children because they're lost in lies of this world and they're walking those paths and it's just damaging them. This is a taste, an example, a picture of how God feels about us. His love is always there. It's abundant. It cannot change because we are very valuable to him. We have a lot of worth in his eyes because we are his children, whether we are neglecting him, ignoring him, walking whatever path. He loves us. God so loved the world. There is not a condition on that. That it is what it is. So when you come back and you realize the moment that we're born, we're raised with the concept that we have to earn love, it's very hard for us to understand, like with God, that we don't have to earn anything. That his love is just there and it is because we're his creation. We're his children, period. And here's an important thing is that because of what we've been taught by this world, that we have to earn our value, thus ultimately love, we come with this to God. But the thing is with God is that he's so holy, how can we ever live up to any kind of standard to earn his love? You can't, but you don't have to. But the problem is if you're coming with that framework of the world of I have to earn, and you never get there, then you're never really going to experience the love of God. And it's going to be very hard for you to trust God. Because if you doubt somebody's love for you, how can you really trust them? Especially with your life. You can't. Because you have that doubt of their love. So for us to doubt God's love has huge negative ramifications in our life. Because we're not going to trust him, and that means we're going to continue to walk down our own paths that are very destructive and harmful. So coming back to this, we are extremely valuable as we are. Just, we're all so unique and perfect at how God created us. It's just that when we start believing lies, we start living out that corruption, and we create it and manifest it in our life. But God knows how He created us. He sees what we're doing. He sees that we're just believing the lies and creating all this corruption. So I want to get to the heart of the matter and tell you that you are extremely valuable as you are, that you have worth as you are, that you're greatly loved by God as you are. And there's nothing that you can do to change that. And that's what's gotten confusing in religion. They always say, I'm not worthy, I'm not worthy. And I feel like a lot of the world's teaching has been kind of influencing that concept. So now we feel like I don't have value. So now you doubt God's love. When the fact is, we just can't do anything to earn God's love because it's already there. It is what it is. We can't change it, no matter what we do. It's complete freedom in that. And it's so important to understand this concept so that we can truly trust Him. And trust Him with our lives, and so we can walk in unity with Him, because that's His desire, as Jesus prayed in John 17, that we would abide in that unity with God. So examine your own heart. Look at how, at the core of many things that you do, it's about this value issue, trying to earn it, that you don't feel it, whatever it is, that you've created this world, trying to give yourself value. And understand that it's not about any of that. You are valuable because you are God's creation. You have worth. He loves you. It just is. Till next time, keep stirring the deep. It's the one thing that changes everything else.